I will be your host, The Undertaker. This is a show where everything's made up and the points don't matter. Yes, the points are like what Undertaker does in his sleep. He doesn't sleep. For those of you who don't know or haven't seen the panel that we did before, all of these actors in front of us are going to come up and perform certain scenes in games for you. And I'm going to reward them points, but points don't mean a thing, but we'll get along with that as we get along. So, let's get started with an easy game called Questions Only. We can use all of our panelists. I need 4 on the right of the stage and 4 on the left of the stage.
Why do I always agree to walk on?
You're a glutton for punishment.
Adults against kids.
Now for this game, this is a scene where we're only allowed to speak in questions. If we do not ask a question, we have to switch out with another person on that side. Now if you do not hear a question, I want you all to go, eh. Okay, let me hear it. Fantastic.
Survey says.
And if I do hear you do that while there is an actual question, you will go to the booth. Don't ask me what the booth is, I've never thought of it either. So for now, we're going to have to ask for a place of business, a retail place, management.
Starbucks.
Starbucks. Okay, so.
Why do you think so? Because I like Starbucks. I like Canada.
I said 4 on the sides. We're all participating.
That means you too. You just have to be closer.
So the scene shall start. It will take place in a Starbucks.
Is this Starbucks?
How should I know?
Well, don't you work here?
Who do I look like?
How old are you?
Don't you know that's rude to ask?
Don't teenagers normally work at Starbucks?
Why should they?
Well, why should an old man work here?
Doesn't it look like I need a job? Can you not see how depressed I am?
Oh, have you seen a therapist?
Have I seen a therapist?
Would you like me to recommend you a good doctor?
Could you?
Do I look like a doctor? Wait. Should I then be behind the counter?
Excuse me, do you work here?
Does this look like the Starbucks uniform?
Do I look like someone that knows what that is?
Haven't you ever been to Starbucks before?
Starbucks again?
Have you heard of this thing called coffee?
Is that like tea?
Do you see the tea on the menu?
Do you not see it?
Does it look like I can see with these things?
Two for
I
two.
could probably step off.
You're too good.
Is this Starbucks? Why is everyone asking the same question?
Well, how should I know?
Well, do you work here?
Well, I don't think I do you?
Have you met anyone who looks like they work here?
I don't know. If I have or not, I don't think that.
Is this Starbucks?
Am I going to get paid overtime for this?
Where am I? Well, isn't this Starbucks?
What is Starbucks?
Is it a coffee place?
Ooh, coffee. What kind of coffee do you have?
Espresso? Americano?
It's like coffee,
Someone call the police?
Yes, indeed. Did you see the man?
What do you look like?
I don't know. He is kind of funny looking. I think he looks.
Oh, just a question.
Do you need some help?
How's the lie woman? that my woman? Is it father?
Did you see what the robber looked like?
Why could I have seen something?
Are you blind?
Are you like me then?
Do you have all day to wait here? Does it look like I do?
Maybe dressed like that.
Were you a witness to the crime scene?
Are you the police?
Isn't that a badge right there?
Well, what's it to you?
Aren't I the cop here? Shouldn't I be asking the questions?
Shouldn't you be listening to my statement?
Where were you on the night of December 6th?
When was December 6th?
Haven't you ever owned a calendar before?
Does it look like I have a calendar here?
Are you out of date?
Am I out of time? Am I out of place? What am I even doing here, honestly?
Why are you being so philosophical on me?
What do you have against philosophy?
Would you care to step in the car, please?
Is the car even real? Is anything even real? Then the works of Descartes.
All right, that's it. That's fun. All right, for our next game, we're going to pick out of one of these 4 envelopes. Now, I need a number between, as loud as we can, a number between 1 and 4.
3!
I heard 3.
That was madness.
Okay, this is a game called World's Worst. This will be everybody. I want you all to line up against the table.
Everyone?
Everyone. Now, let's see.
My father put down the dinner balls.
Oh, I wonder if this Cecile
Don't pick him.
them.
He's good.
You, Max.
Don't call him father. He's the previous Earl.
Emphasis on previous. Emphasis on understanding right next to it.
Now, what's going to happen is this is going to be more like this is going to be like scenes from a hat, except we all take turns spouting out what the world's worst something is. And this time, our card, what's going to happen is we're all standing up against the wall. If you have a suggestion, I just want you to step forward, act out the scene, step back, nice and easy. And the suggestion is the world's worst maid. World's worst maid.
Excuse me, I'm Paula. Jingle, jingle, jingle. I haven't fed Missy in 3 days. I'm here and I can't see at all.
Why are you going that way?
Can't see.
I haven't had a maid. Could it be a butler?
Butlers count?
Well, here's an idea.
Butlers count.
A maid,
Oh, no,
more like
you won't
Beirut.
kill your nephew. I think I'll kill you.
I'm just saying.
They're just dropping like flies that are good. Where did the Butlers count? The Butlers count.
Okay, we'll broaden it. We'll call it world's worst maid or butler.
Oh, I think it's a wonderful idea. My wife is sick, so with my lovely child, I'm going to cook her the best meal ever. Oh, Diedrich, I need you to come here and cook the soup for my wife.
Diedrich isn't the butler. He acts like one.
She can see.
Me? Our son is escaping.
Wait, Ciel, where are you going?
Yep.
But I thought that was a dog.
That is the name of our dog. Let's say I took some inspiration. Hop, hop, hop. Still the butler. I'm 7. I am too.
So can we have another world's worst?
Sure, we can do that. Number 1 or number 2? 2. World's worst funeral director. Josie. Take it.
I'm the Undertaker, and I think it's a good idea to put the person who's called Madam Red in white.
Seriously.
I set loose 50,000 zombies on one boat, and then I'm considered the villain. Okay.
I had to kill 50,000.
Spoil everything. A little of everything. Longer spoiler for this one. Hi, I'm Undertaker, and I decided to trick a whole school into thinking their headmaster's alive.
Well, I make a better principal.
It's not my school.
It was.
Well, there's only one Undertaker, and I think he's gone quite enough.
Has this become a rose?
Okay, how about the world's worst king or queen of England?
Hi, I'm Queen Elizabeth. Now you have to do everything I tell you to do. Oh, you died? Now it's your son's turn.
My wife won't give me a son, therefore I'm going to behead her.
You picked the good one. I picked the bad one.
Didn't we also have someone, we've had several that were insane, or was that France?
It's
Both.
Yeah, I was about to say both.
Well, if I can't be president again, I might as well run for the King of England.
For some reason, the only thing I can think of is there was an actual king who thought he was made of glass. So, in my memory, I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every night I break my legs, and every morning I break my arms.
All right, well done.
Alright, ended on that
Okay, the cards are right.
Alright, pick a number 1, 4, or 2.
4.
47.
42.
37. Next is 5. Next is 5.
Okay then. This next game, you can all leave now. This next game is called Quick Change.
Say that.
No.
Are we still alive?
This is going to take 4 people. One person will take change.
Have caution, Madam Red.
I'm trying.
I'll volunteer as one up here. Who wants to be the one that gets to say change?
You can do it.
Oh, you want? No, come on. No, come on.
I know I can volunteer.
I'll do it.
Ah, he's all right. No, all you have to do is just stand right over here.
Alright.
Okay, we're gonna need a. Okay, I'll play the role of Prince Soma. I need an Agni.
Wait, I don't know. What are you talking about? Do it. Okay, I'll be on there. But this one.
And then I'm going to need a London thug. We'll do that then. So here's how quick change works. We're going to start the scene, and anytime our participant here doesn't like a line we say, we'll have to change it with something else, and he gets to say change as many times as he wants until he finds something funny, or he just ticks us the heck off. Now, in this case, the scene is Prince Soma and Agni are exploring London when they're approached by a thug looking for trouble.
What is my husband doing?
An Agni.
Who is that?
I don't know, but he has this thing.
Other hand.
Are we going to get to see Big Ben?
Who was he? You see?
I think the Englishman's trying to communicate.
Security change. Are all the Englishmen the parrots? Change. Are all the Englishmen a bunch of cowards?
Yes. Say that to my face.
Change.
Say that to my butt.
Are all the English people a bunch of... What? You were just asking me.
Where are you from anyway? Go back to your... What?
I never should have talked to the Englishman.
Go back to where you're from, you see?
Change.
Go back to England.
Change.
You're in England. Go back to America. You're obviously from there, right?
Well, I work tech support sometimes, but...
We're from India.
Change.
No, miss, we're from Mars. So you've got some good stuff on you then from Mars, right?
Change.
So you've got some riches on you from Mars, right?
Change.
So you've got some stuffed animals on you from Mars?
A giant elephant. Change. A giant pygmy marmoset.
Okay. Well, no, don't give that things that Mr. Butterpipe
Well,
gave
maybe
to
they'll
you.
leave us alone. I just wanted to go around and seeing the sights. Change. I just wanted to go around and torture Mexicans. You're right. I should not do that. I heard there was a great immigration system. Change. I heard there was great tax refunds to be had. Change. I heard you had a big Ferris wheel. I'd like to see the top of it and have a very nice moment with my partner Agni.
No, my prince, he doesn't know what he's saying. He had some of your cooking.
Change.
Don't know what he's saying. He's a little bit on the funny side after drinking something.
Change.
No, my prince doesn't know what he's saying. He's stupid.
So I left my brain at home and now you're telling me. Change. So now you're telling me just because I left my jar of pickles at home that I can't think straight?
Pickles? Why would you have pickles in India? Don't ask about the pickles.
Change.
Don't ask about his pickle. Don't ask about the pickle. Please.
Why would you be asking about the royal pickle? Change.
Royal pickle. Is that the dog? Is that the dog? Yes, it's the dog. Just keep it that.
Change.
Yes, it's none of your business. Please leave. You're telling me to leave in my own country.
Change.
You're telling me to leave when you're the ones who are here from somewhere else.
Change.
You're telling me to leave when you're from Mars. And so much should I use my hand?
I don't think that is a good idea. Change. Okay. Alrighty.
That was awesome.
Alright, we are down to 2 cards now. It's just between 1 and 2.
One.
1! Alright.
5 of your answers.
Okay, this one might not work better, but I think it'll work now that Bart's not here burning down everything. This game is called 2-line vocabulary. It'll take about 3 of us to do. I'll volunteer as one of them. Okay, and Sullivan. Fantastic. Now, the name of this game is we're going to start out a scene, and I will get to say whatever I need to get the scene moving. Unfortunately for these two, they only have 2 lines that they're allowed to say. Now, this will be the scene we're working with. Oh, this is going to be fun. Especially since you're... The scene is Aberline and 2 junior members of the Scotland Yard are sent to investigate recent murders. I wonder what those words were about.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, for you, the only 2 lines you're allowed to say are, "What's this do?" and "How about no?" For you, the 2 you're only allowed to say are, "I doubt it," and "Do you need a hug?"
Okay, my memory's really bad, so can everyone say my lines? What's my first one?
I
I
doubt.
doubt it. And my second one?
Do you need a hug?
I doubt it. Do you need a hug? Okay.
I'll have the card for reference for you too. I'm not going to have one English, but whatever. I might be American. All right, this case is getting bigger and bigger by the minute. We need to find this murderer before he starts killing more victims.
Do you need a hug?
Yeah. No, I don't need a hug. I know tensions are high, but we need to solve this mystery before anything else falls out of hand.
How about no?
Well, it's our job. We're the Scotland Yard. We need to protect our kingdom.
I doubt it.
We need to do this. We need to do this for the Queen of England.
I doubt it.
Look, I found a body here, and we need to investigate it so we know where the victim might be.
Do you need
Well,
a
the victim's-
hug?
They're dead. They don't need a hug right now. We need to find out what happened to them.
I doubt it.
Look, there seems to be a knife in his back. Maybe we... Don't hug the body. You're tampering with the evidence.
What is
We
this
need
do?
that. That's an orange. All right. There seems to be
Doubt
a...
it.
All right, look, there seems to be a trail of blood out here. The murderer might be nearby, so we need to be very careful.
How about no?
Yes, yes, we need to be very, very careful. It's a very dangerous person. Do you want to let your guard down? Do you want to let your guard down right now?
How about no?
Do you need a hug?
Concentrate. All right. All right, we'll just go down this alleyway. They might be hiding, so be very careful.
I doubt it.
How am I supposed to know what a murderer is thinking?
What does this do?
Well, this is a gun. It's going to shoot bullets out of it. Wait. What are you doing?
I doubt it.
Why did you dunk it in the river? So doomed.
Do you need a hug?
All right, we're down to one last card, and nobody seems to have picked two. This will be a game of alphabet.
A, B, C.
I'm sorry, but when people touch me, I tend to change my balance. And so,
One of you gentlemen.
I know.
All right, so we've had two people that haven't done any one of these, so you can I'll volunteer as Undertaker because Undertaker's in the scene. Now this game is called Alphabet, which, okay, now give me any letter of the alphabet.
C.
It's always Z.
I said C.
C.
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe.
Thank you.
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
So you'd think that, but it's actually the C.
Yes. It's yes, not how. C as in cat.
Oh, it's so dark.
He's my cutie.
Now for this game, we're going to be acting out a scene, and we're going to start from the letter C. We got to start every sentence with the next letter in the alphabet. So we'll start with a sentence that starts with C, then next to D, and so on and so forth, until we reach C again. Now, the scene is Sebastian, which will be played by you, and Ciel, which will be played by you, arrive at Undertaker's parlor to find new information on the recent mission from the Queen.
Ciel, are you ready to see the Queen?
Don't know.
You're seeing the Undertaker!
Even my words are wrong.
Do it over.
Ciel, are you ready to see the Undertaker?
Don't know.
Everybody has to be ready to see the Undertaker.
Forget about it.
Good, so we can go home now. Holy hell.
I see there's two guests in my parlor today. Is there anything I can help you with?
Just looking for our next assignment. Killed someone, looking for them.
Ah, yes. Now you're probably wondering why I'm in a dress. I wanted to play the bingo.
obviously.
Perhaps you don't like my attire. Well, maybe I should change it to something else.
Quite not.
Really?
Suits
So you don't like the dress?
Terrible.
Fine.
Unfortunately, we don't have time to talk about your fashion.
Very, very much so.
Well, do you have news for us?
Xavier Holland once told me that when a man looks for something very important, they go to the most important place of all.
You
Zoo.
don't say.
Absolutely a zoo. But then they go to the parlor because they realize the zoo is a terrible mistake.
Can you back that up with evidence? We needed A and B.
No.
Back to C.
No.
All right.
All righty. Bullshit.
Thanks, everybody.